the Oracle, and welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that shit do? Alright? Keep in mind that these messages are general, okay? So if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one, and hopefully it sticks, okay? Now, collective, what the hell is going on, alright, when it comes to this energy? But in a nutshell, when it comes to you, I just feel like you are that someone where I feel like a lot of you guys don't like to like run in packs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you are somebody who you know a lot of people, but oftentimes you're by yourself, right? And if you do decide to have certain type of people in your life that you um, hold close knit, it's not very many of them, right? Quality over quantity, okay? I'm hearing that expression. I recently just seen this as I was scrolling through Instagram. It says something like someone who is a friend to everyone is a friend to none, or something like that. I don't know, something that can be significant to someone. But I feel like the people that you have around you or that is about to come in for you are quality people that you can trust, people that you can rely on, whether it be friendships, relationships, business partnerships, um, shit like that, right? Now, the two songs, I got like 3 song downloads, and I feel like it's also like 3 energies. So I'm going to try and break it down the best way, all right? Now, when it comes to one energy, right, I do feel like it's new love. And if you looked at the last live uh, yesterday, I think it's titled Just the Tip. New love, I believe, came out in that reading, y'all. But there is a new love here, okay? And I got the SZA and Drum song, Caretaker, right? And he was like, I'll take care of you. I will. Even if you got a man now. Fuck that nigga. I never shake his hand now. So, you have someone who could have fumbled you, collective, and now that you have new love in, now they want to come in and try and take you from this new lover. All right, so those are those 2 energies. Now, when it comes to another energy, collective, the 2 songs that I got for that, damn, this damn fly. When it comes to that energy, all right, this is given like someone that you could have been engaging with who could be in a relationship tied to something. It's given like it's something with "You're the One." Okay, I got that SWV song, "You're the One," right? And that song, y'all, when you really break down them old school '90s songs, you be like, damn, that bitch is cold. But these feelings that I doesn't treat you the way you I wanna get with you. Okay, so look, she like, listen, you know what I'm saying? I want to be the one to come and treat you right, but it was more so just on like a sensual basis, okay? So you can have somebody in your energy that like maybe you done found new love, you know, or and they still want to have some type of attachment, some type of tie to you, okay? And I also got the Aaliyah song, "How Could the One." I think that's what it's called, or "Break My Heart So Bad." When she's like, "How could the one I gave my heart to break my heart so bad? How could the one who said you love me, who made me happy, make me feel so sad? Won't somebody tell me so I can understand if you love? How could you hurt me like that?" Man, I wish, I really wonder like how music would be if Aaliyah was still here. Like, dang. Okay, some of y'all could love Aaliyah, alright, but it's something about like you are like the one that really like could have hurt somebody, but I don't know, I feel like somebody can be like tied to another situation. I don't know, collective. Let's see, let's get into the tea, y'all. Let's get into the tea. What's going on, Spirit? All right. So failure, success. Ooh, these are 2 different sides of the spectrum here. Okay, it says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn, right? And so success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Someone here is experiencing their come up, right? Their glow up. Somebody here has been putting in the work towards their goals, their dreams, whatever it is that someone is aspiring to do. And I feel like maybe in the midst of doing that, maybe you have to kind of cut your grass a little low. You have to kind of why am I thinking of condensed milk? What the hell? That's so random. I don't know why it's making me think of when my grandma used to have the carnation milks or something. I don't know why that just came to mind. That's wow. But anywho, you had to kind of smallen your circle, collective, in order for you to get somewhere. Now, the other energy here of whoever's in this failure energy, it says, understand the mistake is an opportunity to learn. Okay, somebody's looking at how something is working out for you and how you are able to become successful, and why like maybe certain type of situations or things are not going they wanted to go in their life. Oh Lord, it's kind of like a seesaw effect, you know what I'm saying? It's like while you're here on the up and up, somebody feels as though like they are not where they need to be at. I feel like when somebody looks at your sense of success, that's how you make them feel. It's almost giving like you didn't really need whoever this person is. Okay, yeah, they are definitely feeling it. Because you've changed, collective. And that's the thing. Like, nothing stays the same. At some point, we have to grow mentally, physically, financially, spiritually. We got to grow. Because what does change say? It says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement, okay? It's kind of giving like, this is not high school. This is not like, we got to, it's not cliquey. Because I feel like even with somebody here, even with that type of aspect, right? Groups or people that you hung around with for a long time are just all on like the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And then like here you are making certain changes within your life, and they are seeing how it is working out. But as you are growing, as you are excelling, as you are ascending, collective, in all aspects, it is making people feel like they are left behind. They are looking at, it's like you are unknowingly teaching people how to do better. All right, so grief. It says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Somebody feel like they really missed out on like losing you, whether it's a friend, a lover, a business partnership, family member, whatever it is. Okay, regret. It says, I know that I cannot change the past. What's at the bottom of the deck? Pride. I feel like, collective, like you was around people who maybe they want, I feel like these type of people, like they wanted you to fail in some type of way. Like they did not want you to ever find love. They did not ever like want you to have a successful business. They didn't ever want you to have kids and be able to raise them and live comfortably and shit. They didn't expect for you to go to school and get those degrees and those certificates, you know. They did not they didn't know. I'm hearing people see me, but they just don't know. Okay? It's like people that you have cut off, that had only had the access to you up until that point that you cut them off, really they really don't have much of an insight as far as where your life is, what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? And if these very same people that you cut off are so invested in your life, it says more about them, collective, than it does about you. But it also, yeah, it does say something about you, because it's like, for people to be invested, they know that you were destined for success. They know that you are a successful person. It only gets better when it comes to you, collective. It only gets better because people know that you are not afraid of change. Even with grief, even if it hurts you, it's like, dang, I don't want to have to not, I don't want to not fuck with you, but I have to. I have to. Because as I'm changing, you still operating in a certain way that ain't on the type of frequency I'm trying to be on, ain't with the same certain type of mindset that I'm trying to be around. You can't keep adapting around these certain type of people, like failure. These people that, they have goals and they have dreams, but it just stays in their mind because they're too scared of failing. What if people laugh at me? But some people like that, it only shows a reflection of themselves, because maybe these are people that also laughed at people who went on and started to operate in their purpose, right? Maybe it was new to a lot of people. It was just like, what the fuck is this motherfucker doing? What are they doing? Like, what are they doing? And then they seen that they kept consistently showing up, right? Maybe it didn't work in one angle. You tried another one. You changed it up. Boom, you try this angle. All right, boom, let me try this one. But what never goes unnoticed is the fact that people see the fact in which you have put the work in as to why you are having this season of success. Because and it's so crazy. I was listening to that LMA song 10,000 Hours, and it makes me think about this book that I gotta finish it. But it's called The Outlier by Malcolm Gladwell, and he talks about different scenarios as far as like people in history, down from Bill Gates to all type of stuff, right? As far as like how you put in your 10,000 hours, max is what, like 10 years of consistent work, and you seeing how you are able, with that type of consistency, you're able to master something. Doesn't mean you have to do it the same way every day. No, you can switch it up, you can change it. As long as you put in towards the hours, that's the whole motive. And you've been doing that, collective. And with whatever level of success that you are reaching, you got a lot of people feeling like it's really felt as to how they are missing out by being in like close proximity of you. And it's so crazy because it's like some of these people were so prideful when they came to like, I feel like you're somebody who's not afraid to like compliment people. Yeah, indecision. It kind of made you feel like, again, death card. I don't want to not fuck with you. I don't want to have to end this shit. But due to how this is making me feel, why should I have to be in two frames of mind when it comes to you? It's giving Two of Swords energy. Like when it comes to you, why do I have to be in two frames of mind? It says, I use my intuition in all aspects. So when you started to put facts over feelings when it comes to some of these people, you know that they were too prideful. These are motherfuckers that can't compliment you. Hey, I see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? If they see your shit somewhere, they ain't gonna tell you to let you know that your shit is making it in places and shit like that. No, they are not here to stroke your coattail. Because when it comes to failure coming out, that's what they wanted for you from the jump. And of course these people regret it, because it's like, dang, had I put my pride aside and collected their props, you know what I'm saying, wanted to work with them, wanted to love them, wanting to be a better friend to them or whatever, I wouldn't be feeling as though I'm looking at somebody that I was in so much of a close proximity to at one point in time, in whatever aspect it was, versus where they feel in their heart that they at. That's what that is. Okay, so let's see. That was a deep one right there. It's like, damn. And when it comes to like your worth ethic as to why something is becoming a success for you, collective, it just says a lot about your character. Like, you show up, whether it's love, friendship, business, or whatever, you show up like in the same way that you show up for yourself. Okay, observing. It says being watched, social media stalking, keeping an eye on you, obsessed with you. Okay, it's crazy. The very same people that wanted you to fail is like trying their hardest to see. Look at that reflection. Dark night of the soul, dark shadow, facing inner truth, seeing true colors. Based off of how somebody, like, what's at the bottom of the deck? Somebody is starting to see, I feel like, how somebody is acting, okay? Maybe this is part of the process of somebody here that's like in a grass low, right? Trying to get rid of the snakes, trying to get rid of just people that don't have enough sense to just really see your friends, see your lover. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, babe, you look good today. You know what I'm saying? I like your haircut. I like your hairstyle. I like your toes. You know what I'm saying? Because like it just shows that you are paying attention. Not even just on the physicality aspect, but just like, you know what I'm saying, you having a conversation with somebody. It makes me think of this one post that I seen of this girl, and she I forgot what character she had, but she was just like, see, this is why I can't, and I felt it. I was like, I know what you mean. She was like, see, this is why I can't start liking nobody, because like she was like, this man, me and this man was talking last week, and she was like about some type of character that he liked, and she was like, I just so happened to come across this store or whatever, and they had the a little mini stuffed animal of it. And she was like, why did I get it? She was like, I don't know if it's corny or not or whatever, but she was like, I'm gonna just give it to him. Something so simple, right? Something so simple, just at the thought of like, I was thinking about you. Okay, and everybody was like, I need a part 2. I need to know if he liked it or not. And it was like, yeah, we go together real bad. I was like, see, it don't even gotta be the most. Like, it's what matters. The thought is what counts, is what I'm getting. It's the quality. It's the fact that you listen to whatever it is that I said, whatever it is that I expressed to you that I liked or whatever, and you set or you thought of something to set up for me because of that. It just shows that you have listening skills. Somebody here is very observant. All right. Now, when it comes to whoever is going through this dark night of the soul, like somebody is having a realization at the fact that like the way in which they are projecting themselves is, again, it's showing more about them than it is whoever it is that they want people to watch or put their eye on. It's like, damn, what the fuck? And what it's really doing is causing this person to face their own inner shit that they are trying to fight as to why, like, somebody like wants somebody just is a very dark person. Okay, like this is somebody that's so obsessed with you to the point to where like they want other people to be so obsessed with you, but they put it in such a negative way. Because what's observing here? Denial. People ain't believing whatever the fuck that they trying to, that somebody here is like, look, see, look, contradicting, refusal, dismissal, not facing reality. It's like somebody wants somebody here to see like the bad in you so bad, but all it's really doing, like, damn, all it's really doing is showing people like you tripping. And they just don't want to believe at the fact that like your success, the ways in which you have changed mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, is a threat to their ass. And they're trying to make a problem here that's not a problem. Okay? It says trapped, stuck, locked down, mental prison, captive. It's like, yeah, it's nothing else that they can think of to do in order to try and cause you some type of demise. time here. It says needing time. Now is the time. Time will bring unexpected changes. Okay. I'm hearing this person does this all the time. This is how somebody operates. God, this makes me think of somebody. That's crazy. Whenever somebody, whether it's a lover, family, friend, whatever, whenever somebody reaches, it's cool when y'all, this person feels like y'all both at the same level of failure or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's comfortability there. The minute someone here starts to do better for themselves and change, it's like it's a bad thing. That's what somebody makes it feel like. Like, you should be happy for somebody at the fact that they have elevated in ways that made them outgrow their old self, that clearly was not doing something for them. You, again, are unknowingly teaching this person something, but they don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit it. But listen, with time here, only time can tell, right? And I feel like time is definitely telling on this person because of how consistent you are of showing up. That's making you, like, you operate in love. It says success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Okay, you're not going to be out here just doing hateful shit all because you feel a certain type of way about something. That's the whole goal of us being on this damn earth, is to love. But some people can definitely feel a certain type of way, because I feel like, collective, you're being loved on in a lot of ways. And people are seeing this. And it's causing these people to check they dark side when it comes to like how they speak on you, what they do towards you or whatever, because it's like, why would you want to do something to someone that is just out here trying to do great things? Because with denial here, it's like, no, in their mind, they did not think that you would be at this certain type of level, or they didn't think that you was going to make something of yourself, overcome something. Because after failure came success. It's like, however you looked at it, flipped it, switched it, put your thing down, flipped it, and reversed it. However you did that shit, collective, it worked out for you. And people see it's because you made certain type of changes. If you won't change, you got to be the change that you are looking for. As simple as it sounds, it is so true, because you attract what you are. And then when you attract enough of what you are, it's so easy to spot out those that aren't. Okay? So it's nothing that somebody's here really like gambled you, collective. It says taking a risk, poker face, not showing feelings, rolling the dice. And it's crazy because however this person is trying to portray you to be, maybe to other people, as to why as to why this person wants people to watch you, hold on. Where did that card go? Hold on, yeah. Damn, where did it go? Yeah, that's the part that got me. Not showing feelings. You didn't even know that this person was, it's giving like keep your friends close and your enemies closer, collective. This is somebody that keeps a close eye on you, because again, like in their head, you are some sort of competition to them. Like with time here, somebody just is like so adamant on as far as like I guess somebody like successes over someone's, like it's given like you you know, when the people be running and they be eating the food and they do like the rock paper scissors, and it's like somebody here is really greedy. Okay, like I don't know, just they just have a greed. Like listen, it was this one reel, if you know, you know, it was this one reel of this dude that I guess they were like feeding the animals or something like that. And he had the bag, it was on Instagram, right? He had the bag, and I guess the giraffe like was taking more than he was trying to give him. He was like, you got a greedy spirit. Somebody, whoever this friend is, lover, whatever, they had a very greedy spirit. Like they did not, I feel like this person just did not want people to see you in a certain type of light. You know what I'm saying? So they wanted to, in any way, shape, or form, he wanted to take that. These two turtles, and he is getting it on. Oh. Sorry, y'all. I just see him standing on the back of the shell, like. Anywho. Okay, present, feeling the moment, becoming aware today in the now. Okay, so this is definitely going on in this current moment whenever you find this message, because time is fluid, right? So adrenaline, roller coaster ride, up and downs, good and bad, rush of feelings and decisions, wrong reasons, contemplating, stay or leave, uncertain. The mirror that is being projected onto whoever this person is when it comes to the people that they're still around, it's showing these people that this person is very emotionally angry towards you. It's giving Vivian Green, I'm on an emotional roller coaster. Loving you was nothing healthy. Loving you was never good for me. What'd she say? Yesterday I told myself I was gonna be okay, gonna start a new day, truly healthy. I was gonna take control of me, but eventually reality is me, mentally, physically, emotionally, and I opened my eyes and realized. Somebody is very emotional, collective. It comes to you. Conflicted, collective, because this person wanted you to feel so bad. So at the fact that you're not, is causing them to feel a certain type of way. They thought whatever their plan was, whatever it is that they had going on, was going to the exact thing that's happening to them. All this adrenaline energy, it says roller coaster ride, up and downs, good and bad, rush of feelings. It's given like wishy-washy. That's what causing people to feel as though like again, that two frames of mind energy, finality, okay, differences, divorce, breakup, not looking back. Yeah, some of these people are walking away from them. I feel like because when I see up and downs, good and bad, it's those type of relationships, friendships, whatever it is, like you just not doing it anymore. And it's so weird because like when you decide to just not deal with these certain type of people anymore, it's like they will feel some type of way about you to where, again, of course there's gossiping going on, talking about you or whatever, because why would you be being watched so fucking heavily? Why would you be wanting to be watched so heavily? Like, why are you keeping up with fucking collective? All right, keeping up with the Kardashians. You can have sisters or something like that. People just love keeping up with collective. Keeping up with collective. That's what I should have titled this. Keeping up with collective. Because as you are succeeding, these people feel like they're failing. So it's like they can't catch up. I feel like a lot of people are starting to see like it's some differences between this person and them. And I feel like you are, and it's showing these people that are really like separating with whoever this energy is, why you choose to stand alone. Why you choose to only have a few people, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this could have been people that you could have, who you could have deemed as quality people. That's why somebody could be so emotional when it comes to you, because it's like, I was so close to collective, and then it's like, okay, so what happened? What's this adrenaline? It's like when somebody even mentions your name, it brings up a rush of feelings towards them. And people see this. It's like, damn, like, it's like that? Yeah, because they hurt. It says guarded, apprehensive, put in a wall, excruciating pain. So the way in which they relay their hurt towards the situation is by being such a damn asshole towards you, about you, to other people. Deep down, they really hurt that they missed out on their girl. They missed out on they dude. They missed out on their homegirl, homeboy. So yeah, you're gonna throw shade, you're gonna be guarded, you're gonna do all of that. Give me more. Yep, because that's where you left them collect. Ooh, past memories. That's all they can bank on when it comes to you, is where you cut them off at. You leaving these people in your past, collective. It says there is history. It happened, left behind, looking back. Okay, I feel like you at the point to where you can look back at those situations and be like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad Big G told me to move the way in which I needed to move to get to where you at. Okay, because you have a lot of people, I'm hearing pocket watching you too, with like observing, like just watching everything that you do. But these are, again, the very same people that won't give you your credit, won't give you love or support when it comes to what the fuck you've been doing to get to this point. Checking up your past, right? It's like, yeah, that happened, and that ain't who I am today. You don't even know who the fuck I am today, right? That's your energy. All you can talk about is what I have endured with you up until that point. Because as far as you're concerned, collective, when it comes to these people, they are a memory. When what does it say? Looking back. When you look back at these people, it's like, yeah, we had some cool times. You know, but it sucks to suck. As Megs would say, it sucks to suck. At the fact that that's where you got to stay at. Because I feel like that's where a lot of people had you fucked up at. And listen, when I tell you, they are so obsessed with you, collective. Like, they just know that, and that's the thing, because people know that they have very talented, loving, caring people in their life, and they know that something is going to work out for you. And I feel like that's where the jealousy and envy comes in at when it comes to people, because it's like they just feel as though everything always works out for you. So their feelings towards you, failure, is like, I want to see you fail. But then they get their own feelings hurt, because then they see you build yourself back up and you come back 10 times harder on a hoe. Okay? And they like, yeah, life was throwing collective lemon. How the fuck did they make chocolate cake? Yeah. That's how it be, collective. And only the close people around you know how you make that shit chocolate cake. Whew, when I say obsessed, okay? Holding on, clinging, can't let go, anxiety. They're so obsessed with you to where, like, it causes them, I'm telling you, somebody feels like they just fucking hyperventilate. Ooh, jealousy. Ooh. They just feel like, I seen collective. I seen Collector got a new business. I seen Collector got a new car. I seen Collector just got that degree. I seen Collector just got married. Oh my God, I just seen Collector just got a baby. I need to do something. I need to do something. I need to, yeah. Oh shit. Goddamn, collective jealousy. Okay, lust. A lot of people are jealous too because you have like this sensual type of energy to you. Okay, you can just have a natural sex appeal. You can't help this shit. You can't help this shit. You just have a natural sex appeal. Your aura, your energy, the way you look at somebody, the way you talk to them. You got it. You got it. Yeah. Who's that? Vito? Get your head done. Hit that gym and get back fine. Go get that degree. Go, girl. Focus on me. Unlock potential that you didn't know you had in you. Off that nigga. It's time to get your glow. Girl, I know that you've been getting it. You got so much. Don't let nobody tell you that it's over. Listen, you got it. You got it. These people that's in this energy of feeling like they are in failure, they were used to listen to people that said that they didn't have it, right? They spoke on their dreams, their goals, and people, they allow other people to deter them from what they wanted to do. But they see that you didn't let that happen. And when people are jealous of you because of that, because you hold that type of energy within yourself, and because you are in fucking arm's length of them, and they can't be like, hey friend, hey boo, hey whatever. I see what you're doing. How can I be of assistance? How can I help? How can I support? Because even though it's not happening to me, because I love you and because I care about you, I want to be able to contribute in some way, shape, or form. As far as the way in which you show up for people, that's the way in which you want people to show up for you. And I feel like that's the way in which people do show up for you. And that's why, again, it's a lot of people I feel like that can have a sense of jealousy based off the way in which people do love you. So these are people that like to talk on your downfalls when it comes to your past, certain type of memories that they had with you. And it's just like, damn, like it just really shows like you really jealous. You're a hater. You're really a hater. Right? It says rumors, pettiness, being envious, talking behind back. Exactly. They could be talking about whoever it is that you dealt with, or, it says forbidden fruit, non-committal, sexual energy, tragedy. And listen, it's, again, finality just came out. These are people that are just mad because they hating outside the club and they can't get in. They can't get in. And you not looking back. But you're the type of person where when you leave people's lives, they constantly go back to that one person that was loving, caring, and really made some, really treated them with love and respect and never had any ill intent towards them, and you have made something of yourself. You change, like you different. Sometimes you can come around people 10 years out of high school, 15 years out of high school, 20 years, and they still on the same shit. They still on the same shit. They not reaching towards no goals. They're complacent. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever floats your boat at the end of the day. But when you find yourself in those big groups of people that are, again, used to being complacent, when you start to make something of yourself, it sets a tone. Because it's like, who do you think you are? You think you're better than us? So in order to not have that type of effect or that feeling, you stay around. But whether you like it or fucking not, that feeling is still going to be there. Because while you sitting, it's like, bruh, you sitting on the block or at the house not doing shit, and you probably thinking about some plays and shit that you need to make or do and shit like that to go towards whatever it is that your success in your business is, and you're wasting time. Y'all not talking about nothing, no goals, anything in life that's going to put you on to something. It is not to say that you constantly have to be in those type of conversations when you're around people, but it has to be some type of balance there. If it's none of those type of conversations going on whatsoever, even just in the pouring of love or just support, being there, whatever, it's like, you gotta realize who is background noise and who is front and center. Okay? Yeah, that pride and ego. Okay? Arrogance, having too much pride, being stubborn, holding back. Alright, muse. Whole time you inspire these people, collective. Whole time you inspire these people, and you want to be around people that's gonna be like, hey, I see what you're doing, you inspire me, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Give you your props, give you your credit. Like, yo, I ended up doing this because I was inspired by Whoopty Whoop. And then, you know, like, you give people their flowers while they're still here. A lot of roses here. Music can be significant. As I see the music notes, it says inspired by you, listening to music, emotional bond, song lyrics. Okay. The crazy part about it is people from your past, especially in the love department, because telepathy, intuition, dreams, heart songs, definitely what I was about to say. Like, it's so hard for someone to get rid of you emotionally because you have caused so much of an emotion to come out with them. It's kind of hard for someone here to swallow the fact that, like, you really became something. So because maybe someone has not healed through that, or accepting the fact that, like, you really are who you say you are, you really are that girl, you really are that guy, you really did change the whole narrative of what this person thought that was going to happen with you. Okay, yeah, dating, you out here looking for other people. You know, you didn't just sit around and just wait for this person to come back and treat you right and just be all open arms and doors for them. No, you kept it pushing. You probably alchemized that hurt, that pain, you know, and put it towards your goals and your dreams. And it's really showing, collective. But when this person hears certain songs that talks about missing someone, that talks about, like, how they ex done leveled up, or it strikes a nerve. This is the type of person who's like, man, turn this off, like, put this on, like, you know. Yeah, it's certain music that this person can't even listen to because it makes them think of you. I'm hearing, tell me who's getting on my love? Who's getting on my love? Tell me. Somebody wants to know, because Lust is out here. Somebody also wants to know who's getting all their love. Like, dang, man. But the crazy part is, when it comes to you, collective, I feel like you would rather have one quality person rather than a lot of people. It's so easy to have a lot of people. It's so easy to have a lot of people. Just a whole bunch of nothingness. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing to contribute, nothing to talk about, nothing is going anywhere. Okay? It's easy to have a bunch of motherfuckers around you. But to know the intentions, the sense of integrity, the love, the care of certain people, you don't just, it's not something that you can just wear and be able to point out. You know, you have to really experience things with people. You have to be in close of a proximity of them. And I feel like anybody who has had the privilege of coming in close proximity of you has realized that you were one of those quality people. Okay, look at that. Proposal, commitment, offer, asking out, take to the next level. It's like, shit, you were worth marrying, in opposed to that last situation you was connected to. You're somebody who is committal. You're loyal. When it comes to the friend aspect, also too, I feel like with the quality friends that you are about to come in connection with, these are people that are going to like propose certain things to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what I heard this was going on, and then, you know, I had access to this, and I want to loop you here with this and that. It's like, again, loyal individuals, people that want the people around them to be successful just as well as them. You know what I'm saying? It's like you wouldn't want to be around somebody where it's like, okay, you got you in this whole friend group, right? One person do hair, one person, this is just an example, like one person do hair, one person do nails, one person do lashes. You know what I'm saying? One person I don't know, styles. You will want to utilize the people that are in arm's length of you. You know what I'm saying? You will want to utilize those people because those are your friends. And especially that you have people that are successful at certain things. It has an opportunity, when I see change, it has an opportunity to change the whole dynamic. Because it's like you'll rather have 5 quality people rather than just 5 people that it's nothing is growing here. Nothing is growing. There's no talks about certain things that's going on in order to keep the ball rolling. It's you know when they say, you know what I'm saying, if you surround yourself with 4 dummies, you'll be the 5th one. But if you surround yourself with 4 successful people, guarantee you will be the 5th one. Because winners want to see winners fucking win. Let's get that straight. If you are a true winner, you know that even when you lose, you win. Even when you lose, you win. It's always something good to take out of it. And not too, I feel like you coming across the fact that not too many people think like that. As soon as they drop the ball, that's the end of the world. Okay? Clown. It says degrading appearance, shame, humiliation. Somebody is really looking like a clown when it comes to you, collective. Because they really look goofy as fuck trying to play in people's face when it came to you. Okay? Single. It says independent, freedom from attachment, available today. This could be a past, especially from the friend aspect, whoever the other person was. But from the past ex relationship, I feel like you went through, somebody could have really tried to make it seem like they were responsible for the things that you had going on with your success and your accomplishments and shit like that. And they see that you are single and you still got shit going in comparison to whatever the fuck they got going on. So it's like, who is really helping who? If you really did all of this and that, whatever the case may be, the math is not fucking mathing. And it's really making somebody look like a clown. Like, had you left this person and really didn't go towards your dreams and goals and, you know, just stayed in the shell in the box in which they wanted you to stay in, that narrative may have fell through to a couple of ears. But because it didn't, it is a clear difference as who really is doing something. Okay, proposal. You single, but listen, that's not about to be for long, collector. Somebody wants to marry you. Okay? It says forbidden, love affair, temptation, flirting, giving into pleasure. Dating. Somebody could be in an open marriage or relationship, or somebody could be single in a marriage. But it's like... Somebody got some history with somebody. Like, somebody really wants to date you, collector, but it's a forbidden situation. Like, again, somebody feels like they could be tied to a marriage, a relationship or something, whatever those dynamics are, but they feel like when it comes to you, like you the one. They like, I'm tied to some shit, but I just really want you. Like they would want you to be their girlfriend or their boyfriend or something while still attached to something else. And it's like somebody wishes that you were in that energy of SWV, you're the one. When she's like, listen, I know that you're somebody else's guy, but these feelings that I have for you, I can't deny. And it doesn't, whatever the dynamics was there, is definitely feelings there. Definitely feelings there. Oh, but it's toxic because you ain't supposed to have those feelings for this person. Okay? Y'all not supposed to have them for each other. It says unhealthy, poison, delusions, nasty behavior. Okay? Yep, that's all it's going to bring, collective, is drama. That's all it's going to bring, because it's like, you know, yeah, finality keeps showing up. Sneaky, this could have been your sneaky link, okay? Oh, Lord. Whoever it is that they are connected to, because I see proposal in the reverse. This could be somebody that's into, like, witchcraft or something, like, they could be so, again, by being connected to this person, they're connected to somebody or married to somebody that is like so obsessed with them, always watching their social medias, always want to know who they texting, this and that. And then when they find out who it is, then they go and do some hocus pocus ass weird ass shit or something in order to like get you to go away from this person. So it is good that you are, you know, because with that situation, it was this from the jump. Okay. But what this person don't understand is they're doing all of this and it's making them look like a clown because this person ain't even interested in them. If anything, they just holding them. It's like it's giving it's cheaper to keep her. So it's like you're not really getting what you want by doing the other stuff to other people. All it's making you do is feel complacent at the fact that this person want to date, be single, and do whatever the fuck that they want to do aside from being with you. It's just the fact that it's a lot of hurt. It's a lot of pain. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of memories. So this person, you know, with decision and lust here, I don't know. This person feels as though like they're holding them back from what they want to do. In comparison to you, collective, like you are a very successful person. You are showing someone who's in a relationship like they have a tendency of doing or being or operating like that too. And it's making them look at the person that they are in the commitment with as far as like, you ain't got no motion. You ain't got no shit going on. You don't want to have no shit going on. Like escape here. Yeah, ascending. Somebody wants to, yep, whoever this other energy is, they have a very revengeful type of energy. It's like, oh, my man is interested in you? Okay. Well, let's see. For how long? Retaliation, plotting, payback, punishing, getting even. All it's doing is making this person more obsessed with you, honestly. That's all it's doing. This person is trying to get away from that situation. Okay, so let's see, collective. Any more advice in regards to this situation? There was a lot of situations going on, collective, but I feel like the gist in a nutshell of this, it's given like no weapons formed against you shall prosper. And you are really showing these people. It's like these people can put a whole army of people on the bandwagon of however they feel about you against you. But it's the fact that you don't even give a fuck about how many people that they rally up. You don't give a damn. It's like, good. I hope you learn something in the midst of it. And if I do fail, shit, I'm pretty sure I'll learn the lesson too. We can all learn it the fuck together. But the thing is, especially in today's society, everybody paints a picture as if they ain't never failed in life. And it's like, come on, that's some clown-ass behavior because we ain't always had it right. We ain't always had it right. You know, it's kind of like humble yourself, because as much as something could be on the up and up, it's just as quick as Big G can make sure it's on the downy down. Okay. I'm hearing I wanna be down for what you're going through. I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. Y'all about to have friends and lovers that's gonna want to be down for the cause of whatever it is that you got going on, collective. They look at you, they see you, they believe you. And again, it's those type of people that's like, what can I do? How can I contribute? What you need help with? That's how you know those are the type of people that's God sent. You know what I'm saying? But also have that sense of discernment, because there are people that will come, you know, to support for their own benefit. So read accordingly, okay? So Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups. Collector, you're about to be very emotionally fulfilled. Ooh-wee. Very emotionally fulfilled. Whatever it is that you've been working on. What's this Nine of Cups about? Ten of Swords. Listen, those people that thought that they backstabbed you, those situations where it ended painfully, that you didn't think that you was going to come back from, slow and steady wins the race. You kept going with the Knight of Pentacles. This I feel like was your ode of like showing up, showing a commitment. You know what I'm saying? As I look at these turtles, slow and steady wins the race. Look, slow motion is better than no motion. A lot of these people like thought that you were slow, and I say that because like your way of thinking is very different from theirs, but I feel like it's more on a deeper level. So it's like, yeah, it is slow because you don't live a fast pace. You're not just so quick to think or do things in that aspect. What is that quote I'm hearing? When you are slow to speak and quick to listen. So just because you don't talk a lot, or just because you can be just very quiet or whatever, or the way in which you interpret certain things, does not mean that you're slow. You don't always have to like be like the loudest one in the room in order to know to say that you know something. Okay, Knight of Swords. Is somebody coming in very kind of like irrational? Five of Swords energy. Yep, this is somebody that you could have been in competition, or this is that person that's jealous and envious. They're coming in upset. Six of Wands, Five of Pentacles, because it's given I won. I what? I lost. Six of Wands. You're getting, like, a lot of people are rooting for you, collective. Six of Wands, you're getting a lot of attention. This is your success. Wherever it is that you're going, it's going in. Listen, bitch, you're doing a good job, man. You're doing a good job. Whatever it is that you're doing, collective, is working for you. And it's getting a lot of people's attention. And these people with the Five of Pentacles, they feel like, oh, I'm losing out on finances. Nobody's want to invest in me, or somebody feels like you make more than them, or it's just so surface level. Queen of Swords, they so salty, so cold. That's that type of person that in the midst of you getting this attention and you getting recognized for your accomplishments and things like that, it's just going to show how quiet and observant this person is. Like, they see everybody else giving you love and support and things like that, but they keep theirs quiet. It's like, what's that about? What's that about? Look, Queen of Pentacles, you could be making more than this person now. Because again, whatever, I just put a post on my Instagram and it said basically, it said at any given moment, everything can go right. At any given moment, Big G can flip your story, your script so sick. You're going to be like, how the fuck? Yes, last week I was just working here doing this. Only had this much in my account. And then boom, I come across this person. I got placed at the right place at the right time. And you probably wasn't even going to probably be there had you been connected to certain type of people or friends that God had to get you away from. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Knight of Wands. Okay. 3 of Swords. 8 of Cups. You had somebody who was in like this whole ass energy. They could have had a lot of, I'm hearing, I got hoes in different area codes. Okay, so this is Mr. Internationally Known. Okay. Feel like you invested a lot of love with this person, but you walked away from them. 3 of Swords. They hurt. That's why maybe they can be in that Knight of Swords energy too. They hurt. Okay, 4 of Wands. Judgment. There was no stability there. I feel like you called a good judgment call when it came to that. Knight of Cups. King of Wands. Ooh, you got somebody that's fine, that's interested in you. They about to court you. Okay, this is somebody where the dating is intentional. It's not as if like this person got to date a lot of people and then figure out who the weakest link is. It's like, no. They're going to realize, I feel like they have been peeping you. What's the energy between you and that new person? Because something failed and something is really going to be a success. But it's going to change you in such a way. Like, this is you dating somebody who is going to help you think different, drink different, eat different, move different. Man, and it's for the betterment, though. It's for the betterment. Ooh, okay. 5 of Swords. A lot of people may want this person. 5 of Cups. A lot of 5s here. Some of y'all could be seeing 555.